Hi, I'm Drew Butera with the Kansas City Royals, and you're watching LAPX.
It is Halloween, and the fans are ready for Game 4 of the World Series 2015. Right, guys? You guys ready? And New York Mets had their big comeback in Game 3 of this World Series, beating the Kansas City Royals 9-3. But Kansas City still leads in the series 2-1, so the Mets need to win this one to even the record. It won't be easy for them because tonight they face Chris Young, the Royals pitcher who kept them from scoring runs in the final 3 innings of Game 1. And Chris Young has an ERA of 2.31 in this postseason. New York has their young new pitcher Steven Matz taking the mound tonight. He had a difficult postseason, but he can still throw the heat, and his ERA is good at 3.72. They will be the bats that will prove to be the game changers in this game. This will be another great night of baseball.
Hey there, sports fans. It's Eddie Lane with the Bucket List Travel Club out here at the, what stadium is it? Citi Field, it says over there. This is where the New York Mets are meeting the Kansas City Royals for game number 4. Who do you think's going to win? But I have a question for the fans. Who wants to have a vacation? Now, isn't that like a universal question everybody has a yes to, right? Bucket List Travel Club, best deals all around. Check it out.
The New York Mets made a comeback on Friday night with a win. But tonight, things changed on the 8th inning. It looked like the Mets will get their second win against the Kansas City Royals. And then Eric Hosmer hit a routine ground ball right at Daniel Murphy. The second baseman charged the ball and then missed it, letting it roll several feet behind him. A run scored as a result, and the Royals will add 2 more in the 8th, bringing the game score to 5-3. The Royals now find themselves just 1 game away to win the World Series. In Game 4, Chris Young for Kansas City and Steven Matz for New York did well at the beginning, keeping the game scoreless through 2 innings.
The lead, coming into the 8th, anytime you get that deep into the game and you get the lead, you expect to win, and we didn't.
You know what I mean? Good teams, the major leagues capitalize on mistakes, whether it be a pitch or, whatever, a misplay, whatever it may be. Good teams capitalize on those.
Mets got through the 3rd inning, but in the bottom of the inning, Michael Conforto hit the first of his 2 home runs, putting the Mets on the board. He will get a second homer in the 5th.
Yeah, no, I definitely felt good at the plate. I had some bad bats mixed in there, but it seemed like every game I hit a ball hard and didn't happen to fall in. And so yeah, today it felt good.
Curtis Granderson will get an RBI on a sacrifice fly in the 3rd, putting the Mets ahead by 2. But the Royals have been a comeback team in the postseason. In the 6th, Lorenzo Cain single, bringing Ben Sauers home. It was a 1-run game until the 8th inning. Tyler Clipper got into trouble walking Ben Sauers and Lorenzo Cain.
Trying to make my pitches and didn't. But the Cain at bat was the one I'm most disappointed in. Got him 0-2 and didn't really put him away like I normally should.
Mets closer Familia came in to relieve Clipper, but that's when Eric Hosmer hit the grounder that Murphy missed.
It hurts because we lost. I mean, there's no way to describe it. It hurts to feel like you've got a direct hand in a ball game that you put yourself in a position to win. Uri's did his job. I didn't do my job.
It was obvious because of their other error when you guys took over. And the energy completely changed.
Yeah, you could see that in the dugout. Obviously it was fortunate for us. It was one of those things where we had the opportunity to capitalize on a mistake, and we were fortunate to do that tonight.
You can really see the momentum shift to our side from that point on, and like we said, we just took advantage of it. You got Familia in there, who's a tough at bat, and Moose came right behind, added on, and
Salvador getting down 2 strikes, and same thing, adding on those runs. You know, we have all the confidence in the world in Wade Davis, but when you can add on insurance runs and go up 2 instead of having that 1-run lead, it's a huge difference.
Then Mike Mustaka single scoring King, and then Salvador Perez single scoring Hosmer.
Is it easier to bat once?
Easy.
Well, how's that?
Listen, man. The more when you got the guy throw 97 and go sinker, you know. And we just try to do our job. We try to do our job to win the game, to fight, to compete, to see a good pitch and put us in good swing.
The New York Mets now find themselves in a do-or-die situation. They have to win 3 in a row to win this series, 2 of them in Kansas City. The Royals, they need just 1 more win to celebrate their first World Series championship since 1985. How's it feel to just be like 1 win away?
It feels good. I'm not gonna lie, it feels good. It was a tough game. You know, it's hard fought both sides, but I'm glad we came out on top.
You guys always come through like at the last minute.
Man, it's we never make it easy. We'll put it that way. But as long as we come on top, you know, my heart rate can't handle this anymore. It's going up and down too much.
I'm happy for being on the list with Derek Jeter. That's not easy. When I see my name over there, I'm really I feel like so happy.
I mean, you definitely feel it. I mean, it's 1 more game and you have the World Series, but you just got to focus on preparing for the game, getting ready for the first inning.
On the mound will be Edinson Volquez for the Royals, who just arrived a few hours ago from his dad's funeral in the Dominican Republic. Matt Harvey will be on the mound for the Mets.
It's you know, I think we have one of the best closers in the game, but you know, you just never feel comfortable with, you know, 1 and maybe even a 2-run lead against these guys late because they keep coming, and that's a compliment.
From Citi Field, Queens, New York, this is Claudia Gestro for the LA Post-Examiner.
You want to just claim that out?
Woo! I'm a Royals fan, guys. Sorry, but good series.